Oh, what's happening, nation? Changed around some settings, back out on the water. Hopefully I'm not going to have all those lag issues again. I'll get my redemption today, man. Get my ass out there and catch some fish. What's happening, nation? Changed around some settings. Turn my volume down real quick. Back out at that same spot. Still got some geese. Still not much happening. My ass is that's you. Glad you guys could make it. It's good, dude. Just take it easy today. Just making my way. Damn shit up. Something I could see the bluegill yesterday. I still haven't heard Sherman. I am still lagging as bad as whole like cut off, and it was just about I was needing a right tackle and a free. All right, you can start doing. Be back in a minute, nation. I got something back. Frogs are going crazy back in that little divot. Bugs are insane today. I have not heard anything new about Sherman, anything honestly developing at all with the Raiders, so I figured it'd be a good day to kick back. Probably do another mock draft here soon. But for today, just taking it easy. Oh, right there. Stay on. There you go. Nice. Get your ass in the boat. All right. I bet. Damn, slimy. Woo! Not too bad for the first one of the day. Came pretty quick. If I got him on camera, it looks a little beat up. A decent little guy, probably about a pound. Definitely a largemouth. And thank you, buddy. First live bass on YouTube. I'm happy as hell about this. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Thank you, man. That was awesome. We'll get a little bit bigger for next time. Woo, nice. It's a good start right off that little log in the water sticking out. Get my worm reset. Felt good to get that, man. That last time he came out, dude, I'm telling you. Came out the day before, caught like 3 or 4 fish. I was like, all right, I'll go out there live. Should be able to get into a couple bass. And then get skunked on your very first trip going live fishing. I was so pissed, dude. That was like a huge weight off my chest. That's how you get them. Keep working down this shoreline. Nice, 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 nice. Let's keep pushing here. Really hoping the quality of this one's better. Get on the back side of this little log. If there's anything else sitting, if he has any little friends, I don't want to get caught up on that log. I've been caught up on it a few times. Looking good. Let's keep pushing. Thankfully spit that hook as soon as I got him in the boat. It slid up underneath my seat for a second. Not as clear as the last time I was out here, but it's still looking pretty damn good. Yeah. I'm still struggling with this Lew's reel, man. I don't know if I like this thing or not. Might be swapping it out. Getting into some shallow water. I've talked about it before. The grass on the bottom of this lake is so thick, and it comes up like a good few feet. Old bullfrog sitting on the side. I don't know, man. I love this. Just be able to turn it off, get out here, chill with you guys, catch a few fish. Doesn't get any better than this, man. In my opinion, this is it. See if you guys can see down in the water, see where this grass is all coming up. So far, I've been pretty good about being able to just cut through it with these pedals. Sometimes, like over here, like it gets super shallow. There was a big bluegill spitting across. The bluegill have been coming out in droves lately. Little shit patch. See if there's anything sitting back there. So used to the wind just whipping me around. It's just so much more peaceful. Back in that shaded area. I don't want to get too far away from this shoreline, but I can only get so close into it. That's where that little creek comes out. I definitely want to get over there. See how close I can get in. I'll tell you, it's hot as hell in Georgia today. There's got to be a couple sitting back. It's a nice shaded little area. It goes back. That little creek comes out. There's a lot of big patches in the grass. It's a dragonfly just straight hovering right there, just chilling. Top of one of these lily pad things. All right, there's that little creek channel. Flashed on it. I saw him flash on it. Come on up. There he is. It's a little dank, but I knew there had to be one sitting back in that little canal. Take a look at him. Looks like he's the same kind. Caught two different kinds of bass out of this little lake. Pop them out. I'm sure I don't hook my toe. That would totally suck. Yeah, he's a tiny little guy. He's a good looking fish though, healthy. Fun for me. I'll take that all damn day. All day. You can see now where I'm sitting how just deep this grass gets so fast, man. Right now I know I'm in a clumps of shit underneath it, but I'll take this all day. Thank you, buddy. And immediately dives back under all this grass. I saw him flash the first time. I had a feeling he was going to come back to it. I'm really happy he did. I thought he was a little bit bigger when I saw his first flash, but it is what it is. I'll take it. Fish is a fish. Bite this worm down a little. Probably gonna have to come back and hit this shoreline a second time just because I'm keep cruising past a lot of spots I want to hit on it. Might be switching up worms shortly. All right, let me get out all this thick stuff. I'm just carving through this stuff. There's a nice little bass right there. They're just sitting right on top of this grass. They go flying off when I move, but I got to get back into deeper water. Start hitting this shore. That's a big bass right in front of me. You take it? Scared the kayak. That was a nice fish. Look at, can you guys see that, man? Dude, it's just straight swimming with my boat. Got scared of the cast. All right, at least we know they're out here. Got two in the boat, two swimming with me. That big old red-faced duck coming right at me. Hopefully he's not all pissed off, having a bad day. Don't need any big duck screwing with me right now, ruining my good time. I have no idea what that is. Expert. He's hauling ass towards something. Pretty good action on it. These worms, you can see I'm working them fast right over the top of this grass. That duck was on a mission for something. That's deep, deep. Got a little turtle coming up. See you, turtle. Don't go after my worm. Last damn thing I need is pulling a turtle up to the side of this thing. Big ass snap. Well, there's one underneath the water, one cruising right on the top. Man, 2 feet since the last time I was out. Try to stay a little bit pretty much where I was, just because that's where that big bass was cruising over the top of this grass. Man, so many blue are all just chilling. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit now. A little later. I thought about like a video. I thought it would be pretty cool, just kind of smart. Just got to have one of my buddies edit it together for me, because I want to Walmart and do a little filming, just kind of show people like what not to mess around, make you have a real bad time. Because I've done it, man. I looked on YouTube and there's not a ton of videos about it, and a lot of them, they're not talking like talking about going like blue. Talk about taking your kids to the lake, just catching some bluegill. About to get busted in the face by a bunch of drag. This wind could stay. That would be perfect. Fast. That's a nice fish. Damn, stay with me. Damn, he's taking me under the boat. Oh man, he's a hog. Come here. Oh, damn, yes. Yes. Damn, he took it deep too. Have to reset. Oh man, he swallowed that hook, which sucks. That is a nice fish. Look at that thing, man. That is awesome. That's a good 2-3 pounder. That was huge. Go back in there. Yes. He took off. That, yes. Damn, dude. I am so jacked. That thing came right off the boat, popped up right next to me. That was awesome. Like, awesome. Dude, I am happy as hell right now. Dude, what's going on, man? I'm having trouble reading my phone because the glare, so I'm trying to hit your guys' comments as much as I can. Crystal clear stream. Dude, man, that bass was 3 out of that. I was releasing them. That fatty came right off the side. I'm carrying my light bag again. I just got back from the beach, so I have all my tackles kind of mixed and matched, but I kept this bag pretty much together. Just kind of shaking for that fat kid. Thank you. I just do a basic fisherman's knot. That I can tie in my sleep, but now that I'm doing it live, it's killing me. Oh my goodness. Still all shook up from that big old bass. Nice. Nature's players. Man, we drifted some good spots. We'll have to come back to them, but still, I'll drift past a few spots to land that fish all damn day. Throw my bag out of the water. It's got a weird tip on it. All right. Yeah, that thing flashed right next to the boat. I was like, chance that was. Dude, my rod tip just started going. I was half dude all day. Fat under in the. Out here about 30 minutes probably. They're active today. Dude, it came right off the boat in that deeper water. That's some super tall grass. Realize how shallow that was. Man, I sprayed the hell out of my feet with some sunscreen. I still feel like they're on fire right now. This wind just keep whipping us along. I'm still all jacked up. Your on the drop. A few little twitches. I was just kind of going a little bit slower than I am right. I was just kind of skimming just the water, and he. That might have been great. I'm still kind of excited. Let's see if I can read some of these. Lake Placid. Where are you? Right now, I'm pretty far west Georgia right now. Can't see the fish. Oh man, was I holding that fish too low? Just missed the bass. Yeah, dude. That thing was awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Thank y'all for coming out, man. I really do appreciate it. I know I'm not really talking football. I'm just kind of chilling, but it's just something to do. Just relaxing, being able to kick back, float the lake, show you guys something different. I don't have to sit at my desk to talk about the Raiders. I'd way rather sit out here than desk all damn night. So it's a fair trade-off for me. Especially if I can get another fatty in the boat and be happy as hell. But yeah, I'm just at a little public access lake that there's like one or two other dudes I've ever seen out here that'll put a little kayak or a little john boat. And so this side of the lake doesn't get pressured at all. That other side of the lake just stays under constant pressure. So if you can get to this other side, you can usually find some fish. But then that whole back half, like that whole back side of everything, gets so shallow that I really can't get over there, which pretty much sucks. If I brought my wife's kayak, I could, just because it doesn't have the pedals or anything that goes down. But it gets real snaky back there, and there's a big ass mean beaver that lives back in that hole. I ain't mad with no big ass beaver. Try to get a little bit closer in and work that front of that grass line. Just don't want to spook anything. Try to get it a little bit. Not as clear as it has been, but you can still see pretty well into the water. This color is really popping. It's like a June bug with a blue fleck in it. It's so far, man, it's killing it. Seen some nice bass cruising, some nice bass in the boat already. Got up on that grass line. That's where I was. It was just dropping next and boom. Something's popping back in that corner. Like that big crane again. I'd like to see him come cruising by. I got some really good footage of him one day, just like soaring straight through the air. Happy dude, I got home and accidentally erased it. And I was so pissed, like so unbelievably pissed. Because he came like right next to my face almost. That thing was up in the shallows. Try that grass. My bait will actually sit on top of that. Trying to get right into the deeper grass. Really shallow. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Big underwater flower. You gotta see that. It's pretty cool looking. Ain't gonna touch it. Definitely don't want to mess with it. Oh, come here. Nobody wants to eat a worm with a bunch of grass on it. Keep your worm clean if you want it to get ate. All right. I'm starting to see a bunch of those flowers. I guess come up off this grass, try to make their way right above the surface. That's what the dragonflies keep landing on. Man, I really thought there would have been one sitting over there. man, that's a big thick clump. That's like a different color. Couple little bluegill hiding in it. That little bass cruising. Wondering what the hell I'm doing. Look at this, man. Like deep into this. I might not be able to push as far back today as I usually do. You guys can see it. Try to cut across, get into some deeper water. You know there's got to be bass just sitting on top of this. I keep seeing them. Let's see where this stuff ends at. God, it's like it doesn't end. No, it gets deeper by this tree. Push out of that section, because I know if it's that tall right there, it's gonna suck on the back side of it. Might be able to get into some shade. This is crazy. It's what happens when you kill all the bass or all the grass carp in a lake. Something rolled right there, going after a little bug. Yeah. Gotta be in the grass. Man, this shit is thick. Now we're gonna have to push back up, go back over by that cove where we started, get into some deeper water, because this grass is just taking over the back side of this pond. That sucks. I have to take the kayak to the river. I'm off today and tomorrow, so if I can sneak out tomorrow and make it down to the river, that should be a good time. Man, this shit is slowing me down. Between the wind and the grass, it's gonna be a slow crawl. Looks like I'm starting to get out of the grass now. Just enjoy it and chill for a little bit. That dude either just caught something big or he just pulled in the biggest clump of shit I've ever seen. I mean, I'm like in the middle of this lake, and this tall grass is still growing up off the bottom. It'd be crazy if something just came and smashed the shit out of that. Just keep them cruising right next to the boat just in case. Or hold my pole pretty tight in case something does. That would suck. That would be like the worst fail ever, to lose my pole, get ripped out of my hands by some little shit bass. Starting to get more people showing up. Must be everybody's lunch break. We're pulling one out of that little cove today. I can feel it. Caught enough fish today to where they're active enough to where there has to be one back feeding in that cove. And we're gonna put his ass in the boat. I want to try to get around the back side of that cove if it's not too shallow. So peaceful out here, man. Right, the air isn't all green. Makes a huge difference in me being able to breathe. Hey, you guys saw it in that last video, dude. When that wind blew and that one pine tree just let it all go at one time. That's a cool ass little scene, but at the same time I was like, dude, I'm gonna be dead when up. I'm gonna get back by that tree right there. We'll come back to it once we hit this little cove up. That's one of the areas we floated by after that big boy. Hope that was a turtle. That looked like a snakehead. Not the fish, like a big old water snakehead. Those dipshits will try to come right up over the side of the kayak. This area stays a little deeper. Still got grass, but there's a lot of the whole little pocket of shad. Should have brought my casting net. Got some bait. I came out here with all these little bluegill that are swimming around and just hooked them up and let them swim in the deep water. I should start bringing a second rod and just throwing it out for catfish. Just drag it around behind me wherever I go and just see if it ever goes off. I would imagine there'd have to be some pretty decent sized catfish. Lake, and it has some spots that drop down to about 20 feet. It's mainly all back in there. It's like a whole ridge that follows. Well, that water actually feels really good today. It's definitely warmed up. Which is all the more reason something should be chilling back in this little pocket. Try to push right on these rocks in front of us. See if I can get stuck on them for a second. Nice. Deeper than usual. I don't want back in there. I just want to get in there. Okay, sweet. I hear a bunch of frogs going off. I can work this little patch of deep water right in front of this line. Back side of that real quick. Seems like something should be sitting right off that point. That's crazy shallow. This looks like a good little spot. If I can turn this corner, get on the back side of these buoys. Ooh, that was a nice fish. Eden. I felt like I put that on a fish's head. It's a chill little spot right here. This water's a hell of a lot deeper than anything I fished today. Here, would you see? I'm gonna have to call him up one day just to see if he'd be crawled across over little things and just fish that whole back shoreline, that whole big tree. I don't think he'd get pissed, but I just don't want to without his permission since I know him. Go. It's all flat. There's no grass right there. The to see if we can get something come shoot across on. Awesome little though. All right, man, I think I'm gonna chill out, just relax, take it all in for a little bit. I really appreciate you guys for coming out and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. It really doesn't matter if you don't, because I'm going to keep doing them. But my man, seriously, thank you guys all very much. I'm going to do a little underwater footage, then we're going to end up killing this thing. And I'm just going to chill and enjoy my day. So until next time, guys, I'm Sunjoku. Thank you all very much. Let's take a look underneath the water before we head out. We'll see you guys next time.